the impact matrix, and so they tweeted out Josh Giddey's impact metrics, and so they quote everything with LeBron. They put and I think it's more of a algorithmic thing. They have their LeBron stats, which when you break them down aren't really LeBron stats, but I do think putting LeBron as based for an impact stat helps the algorithm, but nonetheless. So they have the LeBron WAR, and I'll put the graphic up here. LeBron WAR, which is wins over replacement, and the value came in at a 4.94, which puts him in the 91st percentile in the league. That put him at an A, right? Then you have the versus role average. So versus what average players in the point guard role bring. Josh Giddey scored once again above average, 79 in the 79th percentile at 0.78, a solid grade of a B+, right? Then you look at the offensive LeBron, the metric, right, which he rated in the 80th percentile, a A- grade. The offense, which is that's what you see is the O LeBron versus role average. So that's again the average role of what he does. 70th percentile puts him at a B grade. Defensively, this is the thing, and the reason why, and this is why metrics, eye test, and stats, you have to combine all of them. Because while I'll say this, and do I agree that Josh Giddey is a strong defender? No, I'm not going to say that. I think he has moments and he has his strengths defensively. I think his in the paint defense has grown. I think when he locks in on pick and roll defense, he can become better. I think we've seen a little bit of that too. But for what it's worth, the defensive grade here, the D grade, they have him at the 68th percentile, which is a B. Now, I think I look at that as closer to average. And so what we're saying here is that Josh Giddey is slowly but surely becoming an average defender. And I think we got to see it happen for a full season before we can trust it. I think that a lot of, he played really solid defense. I think people overlooked that. The defense that he played towards the end of the season was really, really good. And that, of course, inflates a grade like this. But for what it's worth, in the 68th percentile, which puts him slightly above average on the position. When you look at role average, again, 66th percentile, which, again, right around the average what you have there. So I think that when you look at this is that Josh Giddey impacts a lot of areas. And that's the way that I'm going to take this stat to mean for Josh Giddey, is that he has an ability to impact the floor all the way around, right? The defensive playmaking grade was one that surprised me. C+ there, puts him firmly average in the 57th percentile. Basically what this says, though, is that Josh Giddey doesn't rank in any of these impact, and these are per 100 possessions, in any of these grades, he doesn't rank below average in anything.